as you probably know, I just got back home from St. Louis, and I was there attending a seminar for business owners and entrepreneurs like myself. And while I was there, an interesting thing happened to me, and I knew that there was no way I'd be able to share this story with you in an email or by posting it to my blog and actually getting the point across to you really well. And so what I wanted to do was put together this video really quick so that I could share this with you. So let me tell you what happened. During the course of the event, at some point, my friend and I, we were standing outside, right outside on the street corner where they were hosting this event, and we were just standing there talking and stuff. And while we were talking, this guy comes up, and he is just all riled up and everything, and he comes up and he sets his backpack down and he starts talking to us, and he's like, you know, hey, you guys, I need to ask for your help. I really need help because, you know, first of all, let me tell you, I'm not a bum, I'm not a homeless person, and in fact, he pulls out this paperwork and his driver's license, and he tells us, you know, he's like, I need to get to this job interview. And I need to get on this bus and get to this job interview, and if I don't get there and get this job, you know, my wife and my children, I'm not going to be able to support them, and we're going to be in a really tough time if I don't get there, and I got to get there, and can you guys please help me out? And I ended up pulling $5 out and gave it to the guy, and he ended up going on his merry way. And after I did that, my friend looked at me and he's like, Kev, he's like, why did you give that guy $5? He's like, for crying out loud, it's Sunday. Who has job interviews on Sunday? That guy was lying to you. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I knew that he was lying, but here's the deal. He had a story, and that impressed me. That impressed the heck out of me because, see, most people, they'll come up to you and, you know, hey, you got a quarter, you got some spare change, you got some change to spare, all that kind of stuff. This guy, you know, instead of collecting nickels, dimes, and quarters and pennies, this guy's collecting $5 at a time. And now, granted, you know, he wasn't really being ethical about it, but the point is you, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you too need to have a story. And I learned this lesson many years ago. That's why now I tell everybody about, you know, how I've, you know, been an entrepreneur, or I've thought of being an entrepreneur since I was a young kid, and how I, you know, my father died at a young age, and I spent years in the military, then spent 7 years fishing in Alaska so I could save up money to start my own business, and how my wife left me as soon as I wanted to start this business, and all that stuff. I share all that kind of stuff because it lets people know that, hey, I'm just a regular guy like you. I'm not anything special. I don't have any special talents that you don't, and it lets people know that I empathize with them. I can understand where they're at, where they've been, where they want to go. And see, until people know that, until people know about you and your story, you know, your business will always suffer. And so the thing is you've got to have a story. And every one of you have a story, okay? Every one of you have a story of how you got to where you're at, the lessons you've learned along the way, both good and bad, and you just need to share this story with others. And when you do, people will be attracted to you. They'll want to be a part of what you've got going on. So I hope this helps you out a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure and give me some feedback. Let me know what you thought. And if you liked it, I'll go ahead and put more videos together for you. That's it for now. Have a great day.